I'm tired of being broken-hearted, Clementina said. I can't believe the man that I loved with my whole body and soul has shattered my heart into pieces. Future Hendrix once said, turn on the lights, I'm looking for her. I hear she keep promises and she never change on you. If I go for my own gender then, if I go for a woman, a girl, and I date my own gender, will she also break my heart? Clementina got so deep in her head and she started convincing herself to say perhaps if she tried the other gender, they wouldn't break her heart. Look at this man that just shattered Clementina's heart, who she trusted so much, and she thought to herself, I'll never ever date a man again in my life because all men are wired not to just stick with one woman. Clementina was so heartbroken, she thought she was going to die. The thoughts of dating another woman got so deep in Clementina's head, but Clementina remembered that she was a religious person and her beliefs never allowed homosexuality. She prayed to God and she asked for forgiveness and she told God, please, inasmuch as I am heartbroken, let these thoughts, this demonic thoughts, go away. She brushed off these thoughts and said to herself, I would rather sin with the opposite sex and not the same sex as me. Clementina said to go out with other men as rebounds, as she thought this would take her pain away and it would make her ex feel even worse for his worst behavior. She was wrong. She just felt worse. She felt used and she thought she was just giving her body to people that didn't deserve her. This is not working, Clementina exclaimed. Clementina had a female friend called Sarge that she once went to elementary school with. Clementina and Sarge used to live in different towns, hence they weren't as close as before. They last saw each other in 2004 before Clementina relocated to another town and only reconnected in 2012, way later when they were way out of touch with each other. They barely used to communicate with each other even though they had each other's mobile numbers, and by barely I don't mean days or hours but months later. This was 2019. Clementina and Sarge were texting over the phone and Clementina opened up to Sarge about how her boyfriend broke her heart. Not only did Clementina open up to Sarge about how her boyfriend broke her heart, but she also informed Sarge to say she was thinking of dating a fellow woman because she thinks a woman can't break her heart. Way before this conversation, Clementina and Sarge had made plans of visiting each other as it had been too long. Sarge replied to Clementina's messages and she laughed and said she couldn't wait to get naughty with Clementina when she visited her. Clementina had not been genuinely happy in a long time, and when she heard Sarge's words, she got this brightness in her eyes. Clementina was smiling and she said to herself, is this for real? Clementina replied to Sarge's message to see if she really meant what she said, and Clementina said, I can't wait to see you, and I can't wait to kiss you. Sarge replied and said she couldn't wait to. Clementina is one who fell in love with people too quickly and cared for people too quickly but genuinely. Clementina was already thinking of dating Sarge, and she was already thinking, this is no longer a friendship, and if Sarge is really serious, I can really date and love her genuinely. Clementina asked Sarge, do you know that you look like Selena Gomez?